Hi, I'm Katie. I'm a registered respiratory therapist.
And my name's Gil. I'm an exercise physiologist. I specialize in transplant patients. And today we're going to demonstrate some exercises to help with frozen shoulder.
Okay, so we are going to start out warming up doing some shoulder rolls going forward about 5 times, standing up nice and tall, breathing in through your nose, out your mouth. And then we're going to go the opposite direction and do about 5 shoulder rolls going back. 4 and 5. Good.
The next thing we want to do is pendulum swings. And one of the important things to know about this is that really you don't want to move the shoulder, you want the movement of your body to move the shoulder. So I'm going to rest up on the table like this, and I'm just going to kind of start rocking back and forth with my body, just moving forward and letting that arm swing. Do this for about 10 seconds, and you're good to go. The next movement we're going to work on is shoulder flexion, and there's 2 different ways that you can do this. The first, using a hand towel or a paper towel on a table, and what you're going to do is place your hand flat on the towel, and you're going to lean forward, increasing that angle at the shoulder. You're going to go until you feel a little bit of tension, a little bit of discomfort. Hold it for a couple of seconds and come on back. You're going to repeat that about 5 times. Another way of doing this would be using, in this case, I have a metal dowel, but you can use a broomstick or anything like that. You just hold on to it, and same exact thing. You're going to lean forward until you feel that temporary tension. Hold it for a second, and come on back. The next thing we're going to work on is abduction, so moving the arm away from the body. And it's going to be the same setup. Grab a paper towel or a hand towel, place your hand flat on the table, and just lean into it until you feel that tension or discomfort. Hold briefly, and come on back. And just like all these other exercises, it's going to be about 5 repetitions. Now, alternately, you can use the dowel or the broomstick and grab it in both hands. Now, I'm going to assume that this is my injured shoulder, so all of the work is going to be done by this hand, okay? So I'm going to use my right arm to push my left arm into abduction until I feel that tension. I'm going to hold it and bring it back. And again, this is going to be 5 repetitions. The next exercise, classic PT exercise, wall crawls. And all we're going to be doing is walking the injured arm up the wall. So I'm going to set up right at the wall and just kind of start inching your hand up the wall, bringing your shoulder up until you feel that tension, that discomfort that we talked about before. You're going to pause there briefly, slide back down the wall, and go right back to walking your hand up the wall. And again, just like all the other exercises, we're going to do about 5 repetitions. Okay. The last exercise we're going to go over is shoulder extension. There's a couple ways of doing this. You can do this without any equipment, just bringing your arms behind you as far as you can until you feel that tension. Although it's probably best to, again, grab our trusty dowel or broomstick, whatever you have handy. And again, whenever you're doing these, you want the non-injured arm to be doing most of the work. The injured arm should be passive. So just bring those back as far as you can. Feel that tension. Bring it right back. Relax for a second. And repeat 5 times.
Thank you for watching this video, and we hope that you found it very helpful.
Remember, if you do these exercises at least 3 to 5 times a day, they should help. It may take a little bit of time, but you should see improvement in your range of motion and discomfort.